We can use context when we're trying to figure out what a word means, and sometimes the author will tell us exactly what they'll define it. They'll give it to us right there in the text. Sometimes they will use antonyms, giving us the opposite of something in the text, and sometimes they'll use synonyms, and then other times we just need to infer using the general clues that are around it. So let's take a look at this short little passage and then how we can figure out what a word means based on it. Creating a website using Google. On your Google Drive, there is a new button that gives you access or the ability to open a new Google site in the More drop-down menu. Once you click the Google Sites, you're in a new homepage. You want to make a homepage impressive and exciting. Adding a picture behind a page title is an easy way to do this. Just click Change Images in the bottom left-hand corner of the background, and you can then select a background. You can select an image that they already have available. Your site needs to be more than just a visual. It also needs words to share your topic. Write a clear title that tells readers what your site is about, and they do not need to assume the topic. Click in the text, your page title, and rewrite it to fit your topic. You can then create different pages about your topic. This is great if you are working in a group. Each person can work on their own page and then combine it all into one website. So right here in the boxes, we have access. Access is defined in the text. Underline what access means, write a new sentence. So on your Google Drive, there is a new button that gives you access or the ability to open. So right there, or the ability to open. I'm going to underline that. You might need to highlight it, which again, you would do. You would be able to highlight. Hold on, I'm going to move my button up here. If you make a box, so I'm going to make a box, ability to open. Now this box is blocking it, but I would make my line transparent. My fill color, I'd make a nice bright blue, but then I go back to the fill color and do custom and make it more than halfway transparent. And now I can do, instead of underlining, I can make a highlight box, and that works too. So in a sentence, if they're giving you the definition right in there, they would put a comma before and after the definition. So a button that gives you access, and then when it says comma or the ability to open, that means that it's telling you the same thing again. So the ability to open. We could write a new sentence and say, I have access to the office door with my badge. Next one, looking at a synonym. Impressive is used with a synonym in the text. So right here, you want to make the homepage impressive and exciting. The synonym is exciting. So I'm going to underline, but I could also then go to my highlight box. Oh, let me make sure I move my... So I selected my box, I pressed Control-C, and then Control-V, and moved my highlighting box over exciting. Now I'm writing an impressive sentence, knowing that impressive means something like exciting. So I would write here, every sentence I write is impressive. That's a bit of an exaggeration because that sentence right there is not really that impressive. Moving on. Assume. Assume is given to us with an antonym in the text. So I go down to assume. Write a clear title to tell readers what your site is about, and they do not need to assume the topic. So my antonym is given here. Clear title to tell readers what your site is about. If you're telling someone what something's about, then they don't need to guess. And that's what assuming is a guess of sorts. So, when we do not have all the facts, we must assume things. And then the last one, inferring, figuring it out based on what we know. Underline clues for combine. So each person can work on their own page. So right there, work on their own page and then combine into one website. So I'm using the clues that are here. Everybody's doing their own thing, but then you put it all together. Fantastic. So I can write a new sentence for combine. When you bake a cake, you combine the ingredients. Wonderful, fantastic. And Control C, Control V. I can also highlight these same clues that help me figure out what combine means.